Hello and welcome. This is Amanda, the Nerdy Crafter, and I'm here today with a cute new die set that came out from Trinity Stamps. When I saw this, I was like, oh my god, so cute. I absolutely love Peeps. So I I actually like to open the package and kind of let them sit out a little so I get just a little crispy. Sometimes when they're super fluffy, they're too much for me, or I'll put them in the freezer so they're a little hard. I don't know what it is that Peeps like that, but they are my favorite. Or put them in some hot cocoa. There's just nothing like a Peep that brings back childhood remembrance. So I was so excited when I saw this set, and I decided to do something a little bit different. I am really a quick, fast, simple card maker, but I wanted to pull in some of my other sets that I've been gifted over the years from Trinity and kind of see what I could do with them. So this first one here is the new Peep Trio Die Set, and it comes with the 3 connected Peeps, a singular one, and then the little eye die. And I've used my Spellbinder's World Best craft tape to keep that wherever I need it. And then the Simply Sentimental Easter die set. And then I pulled in some of my older sets here. So this one is the Starfield one from the April 2025 release. And I took that and I used that as an embossing folder. I just loved that little beveled little dot background that was on here. And there's little stars that are mixed in with it. And I just thought that went very well to this set here. And I added the new sparkle spots in. Oh my goodness. These are adorable, and they came out and they look like little bunny tails on here. Isn't that adorable? And then on my other one, this one here, I did same kind of color scheme with the bunnies, but I used my Better Press plate with this Letterpress Die plate from the April 2025 release. And I thought that it was kind of like out of this world, and I used my Lisa Horton interference ink on that. So just adds a little bit of pop to that one there. And then I decided let's do one more together. And with this one, what I've decided to do is I've got my Peeps cut for us. But I wanted to do a different type of embossed background. And I cut out a bunch of the little Peeps individual. And I wanted to use those as my background. So what I'd like to do is just kind of come along and put my Peeps in all different orders and orientations and kind of mix and match them and put them down as my base and then put my little Peeps on top of them. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to take you along for the journey as I start to glue these down. And I want some of them to be on the page. I want some of them to be popping off the page. You know, I don't want it to be even. I want it to be all natural, organic, just kind of like you plop them down and they fell where they fell. I just thought this would be so cute just to be kind of just different. So I hope everybody's having a good February. It has been super busy here for me. Let's go ahead and add a little more glue to this one. I just feel like I've been running nonstop. I did end up with, I get allergies kind of February timeframe every year. Whatever blooms in Arizona in the February-March timeframe, my allergies just are not liking it. So I've been struggling a little bit with that. So the past couple of weeks, I've been just a little, you know, have my allergy, asthma flare, gunkity-dunk. And so I've been trying to take it easy a little bit and try not to overdo things. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one this way. So yeah, so that's been keeping me super kind of busy. Oops, that one's upside down. I don't want to use an upside down one. I like the little stitched edging on this. So I know with all the stuff that's going around, you know, we try to stay as healthy as we can. And so just, you know, hang in there. Take your vitamins, you know, all the good stuff. And there's really not a rhyme or reason to how I'm gluing these down. It's just kind of where the cookie crumbles, I guess, would be the best way to. And I'm using in my Sweet Petunia glue press here, I'm using my Barely Art glue. I absolutely love Barely Art glue. It is my glue of choice. So that is what I've got in there. And then I have some extra little peeps for later. Give that just a second. And then I'm going to pull in my paper trimmer if I put it in a very safe place. And I will trim these extras down. And because this one's on the edge, I have had a tendency to accidentally cut my card. So I'm just going to take and trim that one manually. So now we have this cute little background here. And then I've got these gorgeous little peeps. And I'm a sucker for a pattern paper with the little bumps on it. And I will try to link the paper that was used in here in the description box below. And then I did cut out, I wanted it to kind of be simple, so I didn't want to pull away from the colors. So I did die cut out a couple different of the sentiments here. And I didn't know which one I wanted to use. So I did one with more of a glitter background and then one with a more glossy background. So I wasn't quite sure which way I wanted to go with it. Oh, that's a tough choice. I'm actually kind of liking the glossy. I didn't think I would, but that's the one that's popping for me now. So you can see this is coming up just a hair here. I didn't glue it all the way down, but what I have found is Sassy LLC, Sarah Linz, she taught me that if you take your really thin die cuts, you add some glue to the back of your hand, and you tap them in there, they then glue down really nice and easily. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you have a little bit of glue on your hand, rub it right off, it comes off in 2 seconds, and away you go. So that was completely a game changer for me with these small little intricate dies. I also have one of the Xyron sticker maker machines, so I'll pull that out every once in a while and use it. But I'm like, that is just so easy. For somebody that loves flat, simple, quick cards, I'm like always looking for ways, how can I get a card done in just a few minutes? Because let me tell you, life is busy and I'm running a million miles an hour. And so I often have just a few minutes to make a card for whatever occasion it is. And so if I can take out a step, then I absolutely will. All right, so here is that card. Like I said, a quick, fast, simple card, but it just has such a wow factor. I love the background on here with all of these little peeps as my background. And then here are a couple of the other cards that I made using this same set. I'll go back in and add a couple sparkle spots to this because, you know, we love a little pop of sparkle. And especially because they're flat and so they mail so easily. And last but not least, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoy this. Please go pick up this set. It is so stinking cute, adorable, and we all need a little peep in our life. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. Bye.